Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Let's Be Real Sports. I am your host, Big Sherm.
QB.
Your boy Sean.
And today, as you can see, Brother Joe has taken another sabbatical. He's somewhere in the world somewhere, enjoying life, doing what we got to do. But we are here to fill in, to give the people what they need, their sports information, and everything like that. So let's get into these topics right now. So the first topic of the day is going to be the first round. Do you want to take what we just saw just now, or you want to do the whole overall first round?
Yeah, we could do the whole overall first round because, eventually, one thing's going to lead into another.
Okay, so now...
A lot of good series.
So now, what is your take from the past first round? What do you see going forward for these teams as the second round starts to begin today? Well, it started last night into today now.
Well, I'm going to start with the last team to advance to the second round, which is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'd say they're in trouble because they rely on LeBron way too much. Their defense isn't that good, and I'd say really and truly the reason why they won this game is a little bit because Indiana was...
They're scared.
Yeah, they played scared out there today. And who would Cleveland be facing? They'd be facing Toronto. Oh, well,
that's a chance right there. If
well,
you say Toronto, I have no faith in Toronto.
None. I'm
surprised
they actually got out the last round.
You know something, though? I'd say Cleveland's going to win, but because of the fact that Cleveland, they're just, like I said, they're too much. They rely too much on LeBron. I'd say Cleveland would win in 7.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you're going to sit here and and say Cleveland's going to win in 7 games facing that team?
Toronto?
Yeah. I don't care what happened with when they play Washington. Washington do what Washington do always. First round and exit.
Toronto going to do what they do too.
Hey, this is what I mean. Like,
this going to be back-to-back flops.
Like, come on.
Well, Toronto is better than past years this year.
Their bench is crazy now. Fred VanVleet, or however you say his name, that guy is the key, is the X factor. And the other worker, I can't pronounce his name like that, but Aroki is his name.
Who?
Anunoby. Thank you, Anunoby.
Okay,
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, you paying attention over there.
Yeah.
I just can't say the name.
Anunoby. Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, those two guys. They really help the bench. Their 3-point shooting.
Now, one is a starter. Anunoby starts.
Oh, he starts?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't been watching.
CJ Miles, 6-man.
Well, listen, I haven't been watching that series because I don't believe it's going to really matter. They're going to do what they do always. They're going to get a good record and then bow to the king.
I agree.
Well,
I agree with
they weren't
games.
first. This year, they were first this year. They just playing better. They just playing better than any. Serge Ibaka is playing pretty good out there. And they are playing against the Wizards. But you see, the thing is, Cleveland, they don't got nobody else besides LeBron that's really gonna produce offense.
I say this, right? I say the fact that they inserted Tristan Thompson back into the starting lineup, I think that's a big move.
What the hell were they waiting for that?
That's what I was saying.
What were they waiting for?
He should have been starting since game 1. He should have been starting during the season, in my opinion. They let that whole Kardashian curse thing get in their head, I think.
That's real, buddy.
It might be real, but it looks like he done shook the curse because the man was back.
Shook the curse for one game?
The man was back today, man. He was playing like 2016.
LeBron said, put him in the game now or I'm leaving.
He was doing what he do, offensive rebounds, giving your team second chances, putting the ball back. He know what he's doing, man.
They went to real desperation mode.
Yeah, and that's why they brought him out. They brought him out the bag, basically.
Right. They put him, JR, Corver, LeBron, and who else started that game today?
Love.
And it was desperation time.
Yeah, they went with the guys that got them there before. Remember, all of the other players, they're all first-year players.
And they don't understand the moment of the game.
This is their first year with the Cavs, all of them.
Those guys that were on the floor who started today.
They've been there.
And
they was there last year.
And they was on the court when LeBron won the championship.
Yeah.
Damn. Earthquake?
Well, there's a difference though with this Cleveland team in past years, and it just shows You know, LeBron, he's one of the greats and all, but he really does miss Kyrie Irving.
Listen, he alienated this man. He tried to treat him like he was nothing.
We knew that though. He called him like a boy or something like
so
the kid. He called him the kid.
Like,
yeah, but this was after Kyrie had already been to Boston. Who cares about that? Of course, he's saying that. I mean, he was thinking off of emotion at the time. Mm-hmm. That's all I could say as far as that goes.
I think LeBron was treating him like that before. That's what got under his skin.
I highly doubt it.
I'm pretty sure.
Because, I mean, Kyrie said he wanted to play for another team so he could be able to show his skills more.
Bro,
and he wouldn't be able to do that if he's not the best guy on his team.
But there was an interview where LeBron was talking about him like a little brother or something like that.
Yeah,
and Kyrie is like, I'm not nobody's little brother.
Like I'm a star, son.
That.
I'm a star.
Bro, there's an interview out there. He was like, oh yeah, my little brother or something.
Like, bro, I'm a star.
I mean, LeBron is older than him.
Doesn't matter though.
Yeah, they all like brothers. So I mean,
we get that.
They were on the road together for 4 years.
We get that, but when you talk about talent, Kyrie will tell you in a heartbeat he got just as much talent as LeBron. Even if you don't feel it, if it's so, he will tell you, and he show you on that court every night what he can do.
Well, yeah, of course. Nobody's saying Kyrie is,
but he's missing that right now.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
George Hill is not Kyrie.
You're definitely right. You're definitely right about that. That's the difference between Cleveland last year and this is why I say Toronto can take Cleveland to 7 games because, I mean, Rodney Hood is just a name on the roster right now. Kevin Love, he's up and down.
He's the second option, and he's not used to being the second option. He's not.
Well, I mean,
he was the third option. That was his role.
He used to be a first.
He was a first option,
but he wasn't doing anything. He was losing.
I wouldn't say him individually. He was doing something,
but they were losing.
It didn't
mean anything.
His best years is when he was by himself
in Minnesota.
Bro, he was averaging 16 rebounds. The same guy that we watching average like 8. He was averaging 16 by himself.
But when you take him out of that small area, of a small market, and come to now where you're playing with LeBron makes it a big market.
That's the whole reason they brought him there, though. That was that play they felt they needed, and he did help out with the championship.
He is not a Chris Bosh type guy. He's back to the basket. He can shoot threes, yeah, but he's back to the basket. He's rebounds.
More of a setup shooter now, and this point in his career.
To me, it messed up his game a little bit. Because Kevin Love could really move. Like, he can't jump, but somehow, someway, he gets offensive rebounds when he was in Minnesota. Now you're making him go all the way outside to the 3-point line. He can't work. He can't do what he really want to do.
I agree with that point. That's probably why he doesn't get as much rebounds as he used to.
I mean, he's
forced into the paint more, but now as a setup shooter, he's more outside the 3-point line most of the time.
Right,
waiting to catch a pass.
And that's not him. He's always been a guy. He's always been a first or even second option. When he was in UCLA, back in UCLA in college, he was him. I think Russell was there.
Yeah,
so he was a second option. So he was always in the mix. Now you have him out there on the 3-point line, like. He don't know what to do. Chris Bosh was okay with it because Chris Bosh could really shoot.
And another thing is Bosh had better defense than Kevin.
Exactly.
And he was kind of forced to deal with it too.
Yeah,
because you had 2 stars. I'm talking about 2 like stars.
Stars. Yeah,
you got LeBron and Wade wasn't finished.
No, he was far from finished. Far from finished.
So you put 3 powerhouses together. Somebody got to take a backseat. And Dwayne Wade even took a backseat. He owned up to the fact that he wasn't the player he needed to be to take him to the next level. So he passed the keys to LeBron, and so what happened.
Yeah,
got that championship.
Now, also in the first round, Golden State and
San Antonio.
I mean,
well, no, I'm not surprised about what happened. Oh yeah, something I forgot. I wish he was watching right now, but I'm gonna bring it to his attention. Shaq, you owe me 100 push-ups.
What?
Because my man Shaq bet saying that the Spurs would beat the Warriors in 6.
Oh, he crazy, man. He wanted to do push-ups.
Yeah,
he wanted push-ups.
He had to put some work. How can I motivate myself to do some push-ups?
Let me make up a bogus bet. Let me make a bogus bet so I can do some push-ups.
I'm glad he ain't bet no money.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's easy money right there.
Yeah, I'd rather do push-ups than money. I'm telling you, he did a good bet.
Word.
Motivation.
Word.
Good job, Shaq.
But now also in the first round, well, to me, it really played out how we really thought it was going to. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't think they was going to get one.
Wait,
honestly.
Not even that. Playoff P.
Oh man.
Who the fuck named this man play? I'm gonna ask it again.
Uh-huh.
Who named this man Playoff P? 5 friggin' points, 7 turnovers in a needed game. Westbrook taking 43 shots.
Well, he had to, because I mean,
I don't
Melo,
give a goddamn. You're Playoff P. You're supposed to be out there making
No,
all
I'm
these
saying
damn shots.
Westbrook had to take all those shots
we know
because
Westbrook
nobody
did-
else was doing anything.
Well, we know Westbrook have to take. And the curse of Melo is real, people.
Yeah.
The curse of Melo is real.
He don't want to come off the bench. He said, "I'm not coming off the bench." That's
I'd
out
say-
of the question. That's what he said.
The smart thing for OKC to do is put Melo on the trade block. They could get some pieces.
Nah.
For, yes,
I
they
agree with
definitely
that.
could.
You
They
know why?
definitely can.
You know why?
Why?
He's opted into that contract. He's going to get his 20, I think it's 28 million. And it's going to be hard for him to trade him. You got to match the contracts, bro. You have to match the contract in order to get rid of him. Who's going to take on Melo at $28 million?
Nobody right at this point.
Nothing.
Like his stock went down this season. Actually.
Down.
The worst. Every statistical category.
That man's
the
in the
worst
gre-
of his career this year.
That man is in the Great Depression right now.
I wish Joe was here. You know why?
Yeah,
because I gotta bring it up again that he said OKC could beat the Warriors, and look at this. They just got eliminated by a rookie-led team.
I've been telling y'all this from the get-go.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they won. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's like
Donovan Mitchell was something else, man.
He was going toe-to-toe with Russell.
Yeah, he
in
was.
points-wise.
this team
And he
could
didn't need
beat the
43
Warriors.
shots.
What made this guy say that this team can beat the Warriors?
He hates the Warriors. That's why. You know why he said
yeah,
it.
you're right.
I keep telling y'all
he's
this.
going too much off of emotion.
That's why he took the sabbatical today. Probably.
That probably is why.
Yeah, because
Scaredy
they
cat?
can't do that. They can't do that against the Warriors at this point. Not with this squad.
Why you scared, Joe? Where your boy at now? Where your boy at? Huh? I ain't see him doing nothing now. 43 goddamn shots. He did what he had to do. But in crunch time again, shooting 2 air balls. They had 5 chances, 5 chances with under 30 seconds left to tie the game, and they couldn't do it at all.
Yeah,
2 air balls by Russell.
Yeah, but then he made a third. He made a third because like I told you before, he has that shooter's mentality. He thinks the next one is going in, so it doesn't matter how bad he misses it or if he misses it, he's gonna take another one.
But
the same exact shot.
But where does this leave OKC?
Well, you see where it led them.
No. Where did they go from here?
Well, Paul George might be going somewhere else.
He's going to LA.
Look, man, he's not the answer for LA either, man. Like,
He's definitely
period.
not. I don't
He's
want
not
him.
the answer.
I wish I was a GM or something for the Lakers right now, so
Yeah,
he wouldn't join.
Yeah, put a stop.
Because I don't
on
want
that.
him over there.
Yeah, put a stop on that.
Because you've gotten the blue. You have the body of work now of Paul George in the postseason to say, okay, is this guy going to be ever that? Because they were already calling him a superstar already, and given what you've seen in the playoffs now, is he really a superstar or he's just a regular star?
I think he's a star. He's a star. He's definitely a star, but superstar maybe not.
Because if the Lakers try to sign him, you have to beware. This can happen to you too.
No, it probably will.
Shooting a whole bunch of bricks out there, it's like he's lost. He can play defense. That's one thing I give him credit for. He will always play defense for you. But when you need the winning shot, and you're investing in him to make the shot, are you confident? Are you confident?
But if he goes to the Lakers, he's taking that shot.
And plus,
If he goes to the
Man,
Lakers,
get that dude out of here, man. He don't gotta be on the Lakers, man.
if he goes to the Lakers, like I know,
Yeah,
he's
but
taking that shot for y'all.
Get him out of here, man. He don't
Because
gotta
he's a
be.
star.
man.
Because remember, the coach is going to pass the ball to him because he's going to be the highest person on the totem pole.
Let me tell you.
So it's going to happen.
Let me tell you
he's
something.
taking your last shot.
The referee in Utah looked at Paul. Look, I have a meme up on.
I know. I saw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again
I
now.
saw it. That was pretty bad. Shooting bricks. They had the bricks there. And
It's true, dude. 5 points.
yeah,
That's all you can give.
More turnovers than points.
No, son. I'm not gonna give.
I mean, we gotta criticize Melo too, man.
No,
we gotta criticize Melo
but that's
too.
a series in the whole because if you look at the whole series, besides that game where he dropped 5, playoff P, what you want to call him, whatever you want to call it, he was coming through, man. He was averaging like 30.
He played a lot better than Melo did. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
true.
Yeah,
True.
So you can't just put all the blame on him because you might hate him so much. You think he's
No, I don't. Listen, I don't hate Paul George. I think Paul George can be so. He could be great,
bro. This man, don't forget, this man broke his leg in half. I thought his career. Me personally, I thought his career was over.
A lot of people thought it was over.
He came back and made an All-Star team more than once now, and he has solidified his place as a star in the league, even after that horrific injury. So.
But then again, that's great. He's come back, and we're happy that he's come back to play.
For him for that,
of course, but we talk about the
respect.
production. It's about production at the end of the day. When you're trying to give this man some money. And at the end of the day, he has not been what you needed to be especially in the fourth quarter.
I think he's that second star. He doesn't.
Right.
I don't think he should be the main star. I think if OKC had just him and Westbrook, I think they would be good. I think Melo is kind of bringing them down, honestly.
And
I think
Melo's
he's a
not
good
a team player either.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He just told you he's not going to come off the bench. Yeah. So no matter how bad he's dragging the team down, he's going to butt heads with the coach. I'm not going to the bench because his ego is there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in his mind, he's still going to average 25. That's what he thinks he's doing in his mind.
He better play 2K.
I mean, yeah, 2K16 or 15 or something.
Damn.
I mean, bro, it's
over, man. It's over. Just say it's over. It's over, Melo.
I mean, I love Melo, but I mean, it's not the same. 16 points a game.
Hey, I see you wearing your Knick hat, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Melo ain't on the Knicks, so it don't matter.
No, but he's carrying the memories, bro.
Nah, it's not the memory. It just matched my clothes today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. But and then also, what else happened in the first one that's worthy of talking about?
Well, Minnesota and Houston wasn't really a surprise.
That wasn't.
Although we got glimpses of Derrick Rose back in the day.
Yeah,
old school Derrick Rose.
But we knew that, though. It's just that he wasn't getting the opportunity with the Cavs. Like, he averaged 18 points a game last season.
Now for me, I thought Derrick Rose was done.
He's not done.
But
opportunity.
I mean, he played good on the Knicks last season.
18 points a game
for
the Knicks.
At 47% shooting.
18 points a game is not done. That's not done, especially from the point guard position.
But as soon as he got back with Tibbs, he seems super comfortable now.
Well, of course, that's his old coach.
Right. And he said himself, he says he's back now. So if he's back.
The only way he's back is if he replaces Teague in that star lineup. That's the only way.
Should he?
Well, Derrick Rose will never be what he was
MVP
in 2010, 2011.
That's not that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not happening. He still could be good, productive. I still think he could go out there, average 18, 20 in the right situation. But old MVP Derrick Rose, that's not happening anymore.
All right. So now that the first round is over, the second round. Let's start with last night. The beatdown, the slaughter that took place
Golden State and then
in the Oracle at Oracle.
Yeah.
I mean, playoff Rondo was there, and there were playoff Rondo, Jrue Holiday, Anthony Davis. They were there in the first quarter. I don't know what happened in the second quarter.
Man, listen, man. There was this play in the second quarter, man. Klay Thompson had Anthony Davis guarding him. He crossed him. He looked at it and then shot it, man. And he started going crazy with the Warriors bench. I'm like, damn.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
That was disrespectful.
That's when I knew the game was a wrap, man.
Yeah.
That run they went on, man, was like a wrap, man.
It's like you're facing for New Orleans. They're facing Portland.
Mm-hmm.
They figuring, this is easy. Not saying it's easy, but
it was.
All right.
It was.
But before
the way
that,
Jrue Holiday played against Damian Lillard, it was easy. Trust me.
Before
I
that,
wouldn't say it was easy.
He
had
made it
to
look
put
easy.
in work.
He put in work, but I mean,
of course,
you
made it look easy, but it doesn't necessarily mean.
Of course,
it
we
is.
know that it's not easy. Any series is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's the best team and like one of the worst teams happen to make the 8th seed or something. But I mean, they put in work, but they made it look easy. A sweep kind of looks easy, you know?
Yeah.
And they really demolished the Portland Trailblazers.
But the thing is, it's a difference in talent now.
Absolutely.
It's not just the fact that it's a difference in talent.
It's way
I mean,
now.
it is. But you see, the thing is, with athletes are creatures of habit.
Right.
And the Pelicans haven't played in like a week. You know what I'm saying?
So,
maybe if they
that's
played,
not an excuse. Golden State.
Nah, I mean,
No,
I hear where he's coming from. Teams get cold if you get too long of a rest.
They both were sitting down for over a week.
No, they weren't. Golden State played like on Wednesday.
One extra game, 2 extra days.
Nah, Golden State only had like a 3-day rest. The Pelicans had like about a week rest.
A week, 5 days, 3 days. It's 2 days. 2 days less. Like, come on,
Nah,
really?
it's just like about 4 days.
Come
That's
on.
still
They had
a
little,
difference.
they had like a little vacation over.
They
quick.
both were
Come on,
sitting
man.
down.
They were both sitting
Basically.
down, but the Warriors played much more recent.
One friggin' game Are you kidding me about
Yeah,
one
but-
friggin' game?
Hey, it matters sometimes.
If-
I understand.
if-
what you-
if-
Exactly.
Bro,
if
you
it was-
get cold,
if
bro.
It was,
Exactly.
If it was like game 6 and they would have came, it would have been something different.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
They gotta get their rhythm
I'm
back,
talking
man.
about the days. I'm not talking about the amount of
Sometimes you gotta
games.
get
I'm
that
talking
rhythm
about
back.
days.
The amount of days they
Golden
still,
State had a 3 days rest, and the Pelicans had a week's rest.
Sherm, look at
That's
this, man.
the
Look at
difference.
this. I meant like, all right. So you see the Cavs had a game 7 today, right?
Right.
Now they probably will play with.
Wednesday or Thursday night.
All right. So now, how long have the Raptors been off now? Since they knocked off the Wizards.
Friday.
Friday. It's
All
already
right.
been Friday.
All right. So even though they have that little gap in between, it's still enough
It's-
where they can be a little more rested and be a little more rusty when they get back out there.
Those guys played 7 and 6 game series. New Orleans and Golden State played basically. He had a sweep and he had a gentleman sweep. So that's like 3 to 4. That's 3 to 7 days worth of rest. New Orleans got like the 5 to 7 days. Golden State got like 4 around there. I mean, they both have been sitting for a little bit of time now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not denying that.
I mean, it's
not denying that,
but it's a 4-day
Yeah.
difference though.
It has
And
a-
like
it
I
has an
said,
effect.
athletes are creatures of habit.
Fine.
It's like a if you saying like a football team and you done swept everybody. Like perfect example. Say you made it, you got the top seed in the football league, right? You waiting for all these teams that just made it into the playoffs, and now they finally hit you after you've been waiting, watching 2 rounds of playoffs.
There's rust.
There's rust there. You know what I'm saying? There's rust there.
There's
and
rust.
you might not be on the top of your game by that time. That team that just knocked off 2 teams is getting to you, and they on a roll right now. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
That's what he's saying, and that's basically what could be the case when you have too much rest. And the Pelicans had too much rest, and they don't have the same roster build-up that the Warriors do.
No. That second part is obviously true.
Yeah.
They don't have the roster that they
Not
have.
at all.
They don't have. You see, the thing is with the Pelicans too, that I know they're not going to beat the Warriors. It's because of the reason that they don't have any player that creates offense. And when I say a player that doesn't create offense, Rondo,
He's a creator.
What he does is control the floor.
Okay, cool.
And Anthony Davis, you got to get the ball to him. You get what I'm saying? Durant, he creates offense because he's like, give me the ball.
But Drew Holiday can. Drew Holiday
can create
not,
offense.
not like Durant. No,
Of course, not like
Durant
that.
level. You
Come
know,
on, we
he's
know that,
okay with it. You know what I'm
But he
saying?
can still do it. You know, he's a creative shooting guard. You know, he can do it. He used to play point guard too. He used to set people up. He can do it. You know, it's just that, like you say, he can't do it on the level of Durant, and they have no other player that can do it. with him.
Exactly.
The closest they have is Etuan Moore. That's not going to cut
Yeah,
it. Not in this
exactly. And Steph Curry might be back for game 2 on Tuesday. So,
once he comes back, it's over for real.
Yeah.
They don't even need Steph
They
to come
honestly
back.
don't. They honestly.
well,
I
for
think
this
he'll
series at least, they don't.
No, they don't.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
he
for the
can
next
skip the
round,
series.
regardless of who wins, I don't care if it's Houston.
He has
No,
to
no,
be
you have
out.
to be out there.
He has to be the next round.
He has to be out
Yeah.
there.
Has to be there, and especially if Houston makes it.
He must
There's no
be
way
out
they
there.
be in Houston without Steph Curry.
Must be out there. And what are your thoughts about Philadelphia and Boston?
That's a great series coming
Well,
up.
I wish Kyrie was there, man.
Oh yeah,
Philly,
if Kyrie was there, this series is over. In my opinion,
You
Yeah.
got Boston?
no,
if Kyrie was there,
with
if Kyrie was there, I'll pick Boston. If Kyrie was there,
You know, let me get back to the first round real quick. Eric Bledsoe now knows Terry Rozier's name.
oh, he gave him a hug after the game.
Oh man,
You can't not. He
nah,
gave him a hug
man.
after the
There
game.
was
He had-
this
it was
move,
respect,
man, that he caught him with in Game 7. He caught him with the pump fake and then a step back jumper, man. That shit was so smooth, man. Oh my
Yo,
god,
Teddy
that would've-
Rozier was getting busy.
that would have been
he
the
balled
perfect
out.
time for him to yell at him like, "Yo, now you know my name, man."
Yeah, but he took the high road. He didn't
Right.
do too much trash talking. You know what I'm saying? And that, even after the game, they gave each other a hug, man.
no, the
You know?
trash talk was already done on the court.
I mean, it was done on the court, but I mean, he could, like he said, he could have made it out there so the cameras could see
Word.
it. Like, you know my name.
Word.
While he was throwing up the 3 signs, you know, he could have did that, you know. But he didn't do it, you know.
Yeah, respect for the game.
Yeah, he
Respect the game.
respected the game, you know. Yeah, they buried the hatchet after Game 7.
But that's what you do. These guys not really going out.
Now, some people would just hate each other.
Yeah.
That's
Like
true.
Isaiah Thomas hates Michael
Like Jordan. It's
He
still,
hates
still
him.
to this day.
To this day, he hates
Still
him,
to this day.
you know. So I mean, some players build a real hate where they don't get. He hates Karl Malone, you know.
Why did he hate
Karl Malone busted his eye
He
open,
busted
man.
his eye open.
On
He had to
purpose.
get stitches.
Yeah, he like he
Okay.
coming through the lane. You know, he like, oh, no little man come through my lane. just
That's
went up with
it,
the
bro.
elbow. Nah, but you can't just go with the elbow, just knock him out like it's UFC.
Come on, it's Karl Malone. So you think Karl Malone care? He like Barkley almost.
Of course he don't care, but that's why you hate him. You gonna love somebody that busts your eye open on purpose?
But if they're on your team, you love them.
Nah, not if you bust.
If they're on your team, you're not getting busted in your eye. He busted somebody else in the goddamn eye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They wasn't teammates. That's why the hate built. That's why the hate got built right there.
Yeah, but with Philly and Boston, that's gonna be pretty good. But I'd have to go with Philly because
How many games?
Philly in 6.
I'll say Philly in 7.
I'm gonna give Philadelphia 6.
I think it's gonna be Philly and the Cavs in the conference finals.
Of course, it's gonna
I
be.
think that's gonna be it too. I think that's gonna be
Both
it.
game 7. I think both are going to game 7s, and they both gonna meet up. And from there, I don't know if it's gonna go to game 7. I'm going with the Sixers. I think the Sixers may make the finals this year.
I won't give a prediction yet until I actually see them out there. But if
Oh,
they
come
do,
on. You
I'm not.
can't do
I'm
that. You
being
can't
bold.
do that.
Be bold.
You can't do that.
I'm being bold with
Hey,
mine.
be bold, brother. I'm gonna be because I don't
think,
know.
I think
I
it's,
don't know.
I think it's gonna be the Warriors.
Y'all just told me Boston was gonna do it.
I think
you
it's-
just told me
I
Boston
say-
was
I
gonna
say
do it.
No, he
Warriors,
said
Philly.
with Kyrie. That's what he said. If
Yeah, I said with
Kyrie-
Kyrie, it will be the Celtics going. But because Kyrie's not there, I'm going with the Sixers.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But my thing is this: if they do meet, my whole thing is the matchup. LeBron versus Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
He must guard Ben Simmons. LeBron must guard Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
And I
without a
think
doubt.
this will be the thing that will sap his energy.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, it's not just gonna be that. You got to worry about Joel Embiid, and I think Joel
That's the key,
Embiid
too.
is gonna
That's the
be
key.
raining
He's gonna-
threes.
and he's gonna-
on
Not
Tristan
raining threes.
Thom-
He will abuse.
Abuse.
Tristan Thompson don't really be coming out. Well, I'm not. He does. But I don't think he could guard Joel Embiid.
No.
I don't think-
No.
Joel Embiid is like another type of monster, man.
He's
like,
Hakeem.
Yeah,
He's baby Akeem.
And he's only
But he-
been
but he
playing
has a
since he was
three.
15.
Yeah.
He's only been playing since he was 15.
That means you was destined for this.
He's only been
15.
playing basketball
It's
for
like-
9 years.
Yeah, it's like he
entirely.
started playing by accident or something. And like, oh, you good at this. You know, that's what it seems like.
And
You
listen,
know?
it got to this point now.
Look, the man can shoot threes, and he's like playing like Hakeem. Like Hakeem didn't shoot
Threes.
threes. This is like another level of Hakeem right here.
This is the evolution.
Hakeem with a jumper. You know, that's what it is. So I mean,
Yo,
yeah, man.
this is crazy, bro. But all right, we've done with that. But now let's get to the next topic: the NFL draft. I know you're very happy on this very day.
I
As a
mean,
Giants fan.
I'm not really a big. I watch college football, but it's only really during the playoffs. So I mean, I don't really know much about this dude that the Giants got, but I mean, he does have big praise.
Let me fill you in. This guy's a generational player. Saquon Barkley, Bronx, New York. Was born in Bronx, New York,
Okay.
but moved to Pennsylvania. When he said he was about 4 years old. This guy's a generational guy. 6 foot, 230, runs a 4.3. He's Adrian Peterson beyond, and his pass catching is unreal. The Giants, for what they need, because they don't have no they fixed their offensive line, given the pick they got later in the draft. But for Eli, this is Eli. They said, Eli, we trust you. You got Hold on.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you continue.
We got Odell here. We got Saquon here. Sterling Shepard. And now you just fix the offensive line. They're saying this can be enough. With the defense they have already, this can be enough to get into the playoffs. I say that with the free agency done and the draft done, I say they're going to go 9-7. Will they make the playoffs? I don't know. But they're going to go 9-7.
Okay, well, I'm gonna speak on the business perspective of football.
Okay.
I'd say that draft pick. He is a good dude. Like you're saying, he's good and all, but he's probably is. But I'd say that was a bad pick due to the fact that, for one, running backs usually don't last, and two, you need a quarterback more than anything. So why wouldn't you get one? You know, you could have all the trust in the world in Eli, but how many years does he realistically have left at this point?
Let me ask you a question. How old is Tom Brady?
Yeah, but Eli's
50.
not Tom Brady, though.
50.
Answer my question. Wait, yeah, he beat Tom Brady twice.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? That was about 6
it don't
years
matter.
ago. Yes, it
don't
does
matter.
matter because what does that do for me today
Yeah, what's
in
your point right now?
2018?
It's about clout. Eli has clout right now.
Who cares?
You
That
need
doesn't do
you
any.
Need that.
No, you don't.
If he didn't win a
How
Super-
does clout help you win?
Cloud don't win you no games.
Exactly.
It got y'all 2 Super Bowls.
No.
That was 6 years ago.
But does it matter? They're
does.
They're trusting Eli to go out there and do what he's
Yeah, but
supposed to do.
what did trusting him do last year? Nothing.
Because he had no offensive line.
But clout
He got killed.
Clout does not win you a game, man.
No.
Exactly.
You have to go out there. You
But
have to
clout-
go out there and
no,
execute.
But clout buys you time.
That's like saying a
Clout-
name
no.
wins you a game. It
No,
doesn't
no.
win you a
I didn't.
game.
I said
That's like saying just get
If-
yourself Robert Griffin.
no.
You were gonna win 10 games this season.
No,
it's not gonna happen.
No. It buys you time. The rings buy you time. When you win a championship, like coaches, when the coach win a championship, he gets at least 3 to 4 years. When he should have been fired if he didn't have it about a year or 2.
Okay, well,
I think
you
that
see,
depends.
The same thing with Eli.
All right, see, here's the difference, though. Since you want to bring up Tom Brady, yeah, he's an older quarterback, yeah, but you see the difference is Tom Brady won a Super Bowl last year and played in the Super Bowl this year. When was the last time Eli Manning's been in the Super Bowl? When was the last time he's been to the conference finals at least?
How about
you know what I'm saying?
How about the fact that Tom Brady is consistently in the playoffs?
Exactly.
Consistently. It's
Exactly.
seasons that Eli don't make it.
Exactly.
And it's seasons that when he make it, they like 8-8, 9-7. They barely make it. They, you know what I'm saying? Like
But all you gotta do
the
is get
Patriots
in.
are like a dynasty.
But all you gotta do is get in.
They're like the Spurs of football. They
Okay.
constantly there. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt. And you could basically just pencil them in for a spot in the playoffs.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm talking
That's
about
the difference.
For Eli, those 2 rings are clout, and the management is giving them that clout because they're putting the stuff around them.
Well, that
Sometimes
management is not very
They could have
smart.
drafted somebody like Sam Darnold from USC, but I wouldn't draft no USC quarterback
Why?
because
What
they
if
all
were?
fail. They all fail.
Nah, you can't. You just can't go with that, man.
I'm gonna
Well,
go.
Mark
I'm gonna go by
Sanchez
Mark
and Matt
Sanchez,
Leinart.
Carson Palmer,
Matt Leinart.
Matt Leinart. All of them, they're good. They're no good.
I mean, it's a bad track record, but that doesn't mean everyone's the same. You have people that come from small schools that go out and ball.
I understand that.
And you know how many people would say, I wouldn't pick nobody from that school. And they go out there and ball.
USC is touted as a power in college football.
Absolutely.
Every other position they got, they pan out. Quarterback has not panned out for them. And why? Because USC has a quarterback who is basically average, who is perceived as a superstar, but it's the athletes around them that made them better. Now you say, hey, that's how you build a team. But in the end, you need when you need somebody like Aaron Rodgers or Big Ben to get you down that field, when you don't have nothing, he can't do it for you. That's why I see with Sam Darnold. That's why I said when the Jets got him with the 3rd pick, I didn't like it. You had Josh Allen, Josh Rosen. You don't like Rosen because he's outspoken. What the hell you mean? Are you trying to win games?
Well,
Are you
the
trying to win
Giants
games?
aren't trying to win games because they still got Eli Manning, and that is not the way to go right now.
They got Odell. Odell is the team right now.
Yeah, but
and then
it
you
don't
and
matter.
You need somebody to pass
You
him that
need
ball.
somebody to
That's
pass
why you
him
got
that ball.
Saquon there. Saquon's there. Get your little screen. He can make the moves.
You ain't listen. Football is a passing game today.
It is, and when your running back can pass, when your running back can catch out the backfield, it helps a whole lot. Because when you're getting blitzed all the time, and when you have no offensive line or tight ends who can block well, he's a safety valve.
Well, I'd like to see. I'm a Giants fan. I'd like to see them succeed, but I don't really see it this year. I'm being realistic.
So who do you feel they should have took the Giants?
I feel that they should have just got a quarterback.
Who? Which quarterback? Which quarterback were you looking at? What were you trying to find?
I mean, like I said, I wasn't really paying attention to the draft this year, but I just feel they should have got a quarterback, worked with him, and he could have been the future.
So you're gonna wait 3 years? Because that's what you're doing. You're not gonna get rid of Eli that quick. He's still under contract. He started that big contract.
Well, so what? Let him wait 3 years. He could get better.
That's what happened with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's what happened with Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. Let him wait. So
Brett
what?
Favre just was taking up all the time.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to.
I mean,
give up that
Eli
spot,
Manning is old. I mean, it's.
Look at Drew Brees.
But
He's old.
but they're still producing at a different level than Eli. Him
Yeah,
and Tom Brady.
Eli Manning is playing.
They're still up there
Eli
breaking
Manning
records.
is, and I mean, It's crazy how we playing this role reversal thing because I'm usually
it's crazy.
Because, I mean the guy is just not the same. I mean, you would have talked about he got his last Super Bowl 6 years ago. What does that do for me in 2018? What does a championship in 2012?
Like I said, it's clout. It's like you have that in the bank. Once you get 2 Super Bowls, you got that in the bank. They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna cut you right away. They're gonna give you a shot. They're gonna give you chances because you did win those Super Bowls. So that's what they're giving Eli now.
It's 6 years later, and he's in his mid-30s now. And
he's definitely not the same.
Exactly.
Who's this? Listen, if you get him an offensive line, you never know. Everybody been telling me, oh, you get Eli an offensive line. Look what happened. And everybody keeps bringing back the 2 goddamn Super Bowls. Now everybody don't want to bring up 2 damn Super Bowls now. Now everybody don't want to bring up the Super Bowls now. What's the difference?
Well, I mean, maybe people talk about Super Bowls if we're talking about his career as a whole, but we're talking about right now. As far as right now, those 2 Super Bowls do not mean shit.
Now we have somebody who has commented on our Facebook page by the name of Nigel
Longsworth.
He says, "Yo, the Jets did the right thing by drafting Sam Darnold," and I say no, they did not. Like I said, USC quarterbacks can't cut it. A lot of people say, "Oh, you can't say that." Look at the history.
Hey, Mark Sanchez did decent. He did enough not to lose.
The defense carried that team.
I absolutely believe that also, but he did enough not to lose. They made it to 2 conference games in a row,
right,
under him.
But then after that, there was no progression.
Yeah, because the defense fell off. The defense was covered, like it was basically masking the offense. So they made all he had to do was enough not to, mess up the game, pretty much, So
Nigel Longsworth says, Sam is the future of the Jets in 2 years. Super Bowl. No,
he's bugging.
Yep.
The Jets
Nigel.
in the Super Bowl.
No. The defense is there.
The Jets ain't going to no Super Bowl, man.
Listen, I feel Baltimore might be in the Super Bowl in the next 2 to 3 years because they got Lamar Jackson. Now that brother can play,
but Joe Flacco still got his spot
for now.
And Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Also,
this is
let's
why,
not forget that.
Clout. That ring is clout.
That ring is clout, but he's still producing too.
He's still producing, and he's younger.
He did.
Than Eli.
Listen, he didn't have a good year last year or the year before.
Put it this way,
he's been falling off.
But when you draft a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, right,
mm-hmm.
and you have a quarterback like Joe Flacco who has been falling off recently as of late,
mm-hmm.
that opens up the opportunity for them to put in that draft pick. That's what they do a lot of times. A lot of quarterbacks lose their jobs because of these draft picks. They start playing bad for a span of a few games and they just throw in the draft pick, try to test them out. That's how Geno Smith got his start.
Broke Jaw McGraw. Woo! You don't know why I call him Broke Jaw McGraw. But some people know.
I know why. You call him that. But at the same time, that's why he got his shot. Because the quarterback ahead of him wasn't playing this the way they were supposed to. Oh, let's throw in Geno Smith. See what he could do.
They screwed Eli with that.
No, I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about when he was with the Jets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he was with the Jets, they gave him that shot.
Yeah, listen. I was on this show about the year he got drafted. I said he was going to be somebody because I saw him in college and he was tearing it up. When he got to the NFL, it was like, damn, man, what happened?
It was pretty bad.
It happens with a lot of guys though. In a lot of sports, dudes just look like they're the next best thing in college, then they get to the pros and they ain't shit.
Okay.
Get Ryan Leaf, perfect example.
Oh boy,
probably the biggest bust in NFL history, probably. And he was up there with Peyton Manning.
Well, listen,
when
people saw Peyton Manning, I'll say this: when I saw Peyton Manning, I said, "Listen, that guy's going to be somebody." I didn't know what somebody. I said he's going to be somebody. Ryan Leaf, you didn't know much about. I don't know how he got.
Yeah, if you looked at his highlights from college, he looked like he was going to be on the same level.
Right,
and it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. But the reason I'm saying all to say is Sam Darnold could be that guy, but for me, and I hope for the Jets they are, because Jets fans been looking for somebody since Joe Willie Namath since '69. Okay, I hope he is, but to me, I don't feel it. I don't see it. The defense is being built beautifully. The offense, I don't know, and I believe Rosen or Allen could have been a better fit than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold could have dropped down to Arizona or something like that and let him work out down there. I think for the Jets, they need somebody who can push the ball down the field. Now, you say Sam Darnold can push the ball down the field. He ain't pushing the ball down the field like a Josh Allen or a Josh Rosen.
But what if those guys turn out to be a bust? And then this guy turns out to be better than what you're saying.
Hey, listen, I'm just
It can
wrong.
happen.
Hey, it can happen. I'm just wrong then.
Exactly. So you can't count out a USC quarterback.
Listen, I have the track record though.
You have the track record.
The track record's there.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen to this guy.
Listen, I see it. Cause I mean,
You see it.
listen. I mean,
Okay, Miss Cleo. It don't mean it's good.
he got a psychic notification.
Yeah, he just knows it's going to happen.
Yeah.
no, it's more like a feel. Like when I look at Sam, I don't see the fire. I don't see the fire. Like when you look at him, you say, "Okay, I trust this guy to lead my team down the field and score."
Do you see the fire in Kawhi Leonard? Do you see that?
Nah.
You don't
No,
see it though.
no,
It's
no.
there though.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
there though.
Did you-
You don't wait.
when-
You don't
when-
wait. You don't wait. You don't see the fire in Kawhi.
You don't see the fire in
Let
Kawhi.
me
He
ask
has
you a
no.
question.
When he
He has no expression on his
But
face ever.
when he's playing though, when he's playing,
That's my point.
Wait, but
that's
when
my
he-
point. You just said you can't see the fire.
I don't see. Like,
you don't got to see the fire.
Yes,
the
I do.
fire could be there.
Yes, I do. You have to believe.
The fire.
Wait, let
could
me
be
ask
right
you a
there.
question.
You have to
Let me
believe.
ask you a question. When Donovan Mitchell got drafted, did you think he'd be as good as he was?
No, I did not.
See?
Same.
I didn't
you
even
go.
watch
There
the
you
half
go.
down the
It's
draft.
all like what you can't really put a finger on it, man. You can't say this
I
guy's
don't
gonna
know.
be this, or
Yeah.
he's gonna be that.
don't
It just happens, man.
Listen, it just feel I get. I'm not calling myself psychic. I'm just looking at how they would project into the next level.
Okay, but you're saying you can't see the
and
fire. You don't have to.
Especially okay, fine. Put that off the table then. That's my fault. I was wrong, people. I can be wrong and I can admit it, okay? But just looking at him, his physical, he can throw on the run and all that stuff. He throws too many picks for me. When I saw him in college play those games, he was throwing picks all over the place. You can say the talent wasn't there, but you as a veteran quarterback of the team, you have to be able to make the proper plays.
Nigel Longworth seems like a Jets fan. Well,
Yes.
he is. We was 2 games away from the playoffs with Josh McCown.
True, but he's a veteran. He's been around the block already.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna ask this guy, Sam Darnold, to come in. Yeah, he's gonna take the bumps and the stuff like that. But in the end, when it's his second and third year, do you really believe he will be the one to lead you to
It's
the
a
promised
possibility.
land?
I say it's a possibility.
I say no.
I say it's a possibility. Now, do I think the Jets are going to the promised land? Sorry, Nigel, no. But
Definitely not.
but I say there's a possibility that this guy can propel them to a different level. He might get them into the playoffs. You can't say that because you don't know the upside of this guy yet. You know, it could happen. You know, so you gotta just see what happens, man. Like you said, you didn't know Donovan Mitchell was gonna be this good.
Nobody saw it.
Nobody
Nobody saw it. That's fine. That is fine. But for me, USC quarterbacks are not. Listen, certain colleges have football factories.
Alabama.
Running back you.
Yeah. Yeah. Miami, what's the school
They were-
that
they
Devin
were
Hester
Gators.
went to?
Miami.
Yeah.
They're
I don't even know because they got a lot of great players that
Yeah.
came from that school,
let
man.
me run down those names.
The U. That's why they
Vince
call it the
Wilfork,
U.
Ray Lewis,
Ray Lewis,
Devin Hester,
Devin Hester,
Michael Irvin.
Michael.
Bro, the list goes on and
Come
on.
on, son.
Bro, they have a whole 30 for 30 on those guys. Man.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Too much players to name.
They don't got 30 and 30 on thing. The only 30 they got on somebody is O.J. Simpson. In that 5-part depressing series. That's the only thing they got. Okay? To me, hopefully Sam Darnold can do something, but I don't see it. I'm sorry, Nigel. I'm telling you this live now. I don't see it, bro.
Nigel, there might be some upside, man. Just saying that. I'm not counting him out yet. Till I see one. If I see him play a game and he looks trash, then
Well, we can't also judge it
Nigel,
on
2
one
years-
game.
I'm
either.
not one game. If they play a few games and he's trash in all
Yeah.
3 of them games or something like that.
I could give you plenty of guys though, like Cam Newton, man. I thought he'd be better than he is right now.
But he's still good.
you know, nah.
What?
Nah,
He's
listen. I'm not gonna say Cam is trash in the
Oh, I'm about to say. Whoa.
but he could be better than what he is.
Yeah.
Bro,
He could
close to
definitely be
I
championship.
mean,
better than
he
what
basically
he is.
willed his team to the Super Bowl, bro.
I think he could get
Well,
back there, honestly.
see, the thing is,
The right moves.
that year is a placebo year to me, and the
What?
reason being is because his division was very horrible that year. The NFC South was very bad that year, and his schedule wasn't that hard that season. The schedule that the Panthers had to go against wasn't that hard. They didn't play against no real good teams, and then when they got to play against the Broncos,
they were still in the game.
Nah.
All Cam had to do was jump on the football and keep the drive going.
Yeah, he jumped back.
It was deceiving, very deceiving, because even though that the score was close, Panthers couldn't do anything. They couldn't produce nothing. Like,
yeah, that pass rush was kind of real.
Exactly.
Yeah, the defense was
But
retarded.
but even with that, he still got listen. When he got time, he got throws down the field. He was getting throws down the field. He just didn't have enough time. The offensive line really failed him. And Von Miller had a field day with the right tackle. Had a field day. DeMarcus Ware, he did his thing on the left side. He's a Hall of Famer. He did what he do. Von Miller did work. 3 sacks, a sack fumble, and ended the game basically.
And Super Bowl MVP for that game.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but Cam, he shouldn't have jumped back from that ball. He should have. If he would have jumped on top of it, I think that could have saved the game. Honestly.
Now, I don't know if y'all, like some of y'all don't watch college football. I don't believe. But if you do y'all know Baker Mayfield?
I heard the name.
Yeah, I know Baker Mayfield.
Have you seen him play or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I've seen him play.
Now, what do you feel? Do you feel? Because this is what I feel. I think Cleveland. By the way, the Cleveland Browns took the number 1 pick and chose Baker Mayfield.
Well, I mean, they obviously had the. If you get the worst record,
you get the number 1. They ain't win a goddamn
the
game. The
NBA should be like that.
Nah, they would. It'd be too easy to tank now, then, bro. Too easy.
Everybody would be tanking.
Yeah,
trying to get that.
Yeah, but I mean, don't they do that in the NFL?
No, the NFL is kind of different entity, bro. Like, if the NBA was to do it all the time, Cleveland would do it all the time. Tank and get all the good players. That's why they have a lottery system, the ping pong balls. So it's fair. So even you get 25%, there's a chance you can't get. I mean, they changed it now anyway. Now you have a 14% chance of getting the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So don't look for tanking. If you're bad, you're just bad. But don't tank so much. And then when you tank, it don't work.
Yeah.
Because I think the Knicks tried that. Correct?
Yeah, but they won a game that they shouldn't have won.
Exactly.
And they beat the Spurs when they shouldn't have beat the Spurs. They lost to everybody else, but they beat the Spurs.
This is what I'm saying. It's not an exact science, bro.
Yeah,
it's not.
But for the football, I mean, for them to lose, they lost every game last year. The Browns lost every game last year.
So my thing is this:
if he wins 1 game, Baker Mayfield, he makes him better.
It's an improvement. It truly is.
That's sad.
Everything is an improvement for the Browns.
Pretty much.
Point.
Listen, to me, this is what my thinking of it is. The reason why, first of all, I don't think he should have picked number 1 anyway. I think they should have took Sam Darnold, to tell you the truth. They should have.
Wait, wait.
Yeah, but
excuse me, hold on. So you're saying he can't do anything for the Jets, but you think he could do something for the Browns?
That is contradictory.
No.
Whoa.
No. I'm talking about for what the Cleveland Browns wanted, because they were talking Darnold way beforehand. Baker Mayfield just came out the blue,
bro. But if they think he's a better quarterback, they took him.
That's for them.
But why would the Browns take that same guy that you said ain't gonna do nothing for the Jets?
No. That's what I'm saying. That's their organization.
Yeah, please explain.
I'm saying that's their organization. What they want to do. I don't think he's good anyway. But the consensus was going into it.
So you think it's a draft of a player that's not good?
So if you don't think he's that good,
why should you
then
draft
how
a
is he
player
going to help your team in the
future? That's the
rating.
That's his rating. That's how teams rate him. That's how teams.
But
see
that
him.
don't make no sense though.
But you don't, as an organization, you don't draft a player that you think is not going to get you there.
Of course not.
But you're just saying that right now.
But I'm saying for Baker, what they're trying to look for.
A player that could probably take them to the next level. But maybe they said
Nigel says the Browns was the best fit for Baker.
I agree. I agree. The style of football
I agree with that as well.
Or they could have took Josh Allen, who I really like. Josh Allen has an electric arm, an elite arm. It's like
I'm confused too, Nigel.
Yeah, me as well,
Nigel. Okay. But let me try to sort all this out here. I think Cleveland took Baker Mayfield because of the Russell Wilson effect.
Exactly. Why not get a player that's in that
Russell
type
Wilson,
of mode?
What's that mean exactly?
I mean, he can run.
Oh, okay.
As well as pass.
Oh.
Right, and he
can scramble.
Right, but he was taken in the 3rd round. I always thought Russell was a 1st round talent anyway. I've always said that.
But you see what happened, right?
Well, he's proved it over the course of his career.
Right. No, that's what I mean. He was a 1st round talent to begin with. But because of his height, he was knocked down to the third round. You feel me? So
it's
now,
just like this guy, Saquon?
Shaq Griffin.
Yeah, he has one arm. That's probably why his stock dropped. If he had two, if he was completely healthy the way he played, well, not healthy, but if he had another hand, he would have been drafted higher.
True.
People would look at that as like, oh, maybe because he has one hand, he can't do this, he can't do that, and they knocked him down for that.
Right.
Meanwhile, he can do things that other guys with two hands could do, and probably even better.
I watched the combine where linebackers, even receivers, were dropping balls all over the place. Shaq, I think when I saw it, Shaq dropped one, and he caught at least 3 or 4 more. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy with one arm is catching everything.
So what? He has a prosthetic arm?
No, he has nothing. He doesn't use
enough.
anything.
So he just catches his passes one hand.
Yep.
One hand.
Yep.
Wow.
Or sometimes he uses the nub, if he needs to. But
I mean, I kind of understand though. There's some plays you're gonna need to catch the ball with
that's
two
how
hands.
they feel.
Like on a fly route, how you gonna catch that with one hand unless you got really big hands?
But he's been working on that. I mean, when he was in college at University of Central Florida, they went 12-0.
Bro,
I
he's
think
a good
he was the
linebacker, bro.
I think he was the defensive player of the year in this conference.
Yeah, bro. A guy.
It's not a mistake.
One hand is definitely not.
Oh, he's a DB.
No, he's a linebacker.
He's a linebacker.
Oh,
and his brother plays with the same team he got drafted.
And he's a corner.
His twin brother. Yeah. So
first round pick, by the way.
So what? They're the same size, or one is?
Yeah, they're twins.
Bro, they look exactly the same.
They're twins.
Just one has one hand. The one that just got drafted.
But
has
how's
one
he a
hand.
linebacker?
Bro, he knocks you down,
Yeah,
bro.
son.
He
Yeah.
is fat, bro. He's like JPP almost. The way
Yeah,
he
son.
runs, like he gets around you. He gets you with that one hand, man, and you down on the floor.
Instant
Straight
tackle.
up
Instant
tackle. You're going down.
He can catch.
Has catching. Yeah, he catches interceptions. He got power, bro. He's good.
He's an
good.
instinct, and I always felt like he was going to be. This is a Pete Carroll type player.
Oh, let's not forget in a draft combine, he ran the fastest. Also
4.3, I think it was a 4.34, I believe.
Yeah,
for a linebacker.
Yep.
The fastest in about 10 years.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay, he's going to be somebody.
Yep.
But getting back to the Baker Mayfield thing, I feel he's more Johnny Manziel than Russell Wilson, and that's what Cleveland is banking on. That he's going to be the Russell Wilson. They're building the defense already. They got a cornerback with the 4th pick in the draft from Ohio State, DBU. So
you're talking about the build up that the Browns are
right.
doing.
I feel that
I have no faith in anything the Browns do. Anything at all, bro. At all.
It's
that is one of the worst franchises I've ever seen.
It's a barren. So they didn't even tell the coach who they was going to draft.
Bro, they haven't been.
They didn't tell the coach.
They haven't been decent since Jim Brown. You understand what I'm saying? That's how bad that team is.
No, actually,
they even lost their franchise for a little bit and then got it back.
No, listen, they should have 2 Super Bowls by now. But when Art Rooney moved the team to Baltimore in 90, I want to say 94, 95, that was it. That year they got Ray Lewis, and then a few years later in 2000, they won the Super Bowl. Isaac Newsom built the team up, and they won the Super Bowl. So Cleveland has been screwed a lot. They've been getting screwed a lot. Over the past, 15, not even past 30, 40 years. Okay? And they're relying on Baker Mayfield to be somebody and to do it.
Like, he's not going to do it with the pieces that they have around him.
Right now.
Like, he has to have a team around him.
I mean, they signed Jarvis Landry, which is cool, from Miami. That's cool. That's a good pickup. He's pretty good. But I don't know, man.
It's so much harder, in my opinion, in football because it's 53 men on the roster.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? As opposed to, 15... 40-man roster like baseball. It's different.
Right.
It's way more different.
But I feel as though Cleveland can. I mean, I feel for them.
I don't feel for them. I'm sorry, I don't feel. For
I
them
feel for them
at all, bro.
I mean, basketball. LeBron's doing great with basketball. Of
Even
course.
the Cleveland Indians is a little.
No, they're cursed.
They might be cursed too.
They're cursed.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're better than the Browns. At least
Yeah,
they made it to
they
the
were in
World
the World
Series.
Series
Again,
a
they're
year
cursed.
ago.
They're cursed because they should have won Game 7.
They should have won Game 7 of the World Series, but
They should have won Game 7, bro.
They made it there. At least they made it.
Yeah,
there.
the Browns not even in contention
Bro, they had
of the
0
playoffs.
wins. They put up a goose egg in the win
I'd rather
column last
be
year.
in the World Series and lose than have a 0-win season.
Well,
You know how bad you have to be to win 16 games?
It's hard to lose 16 straight games.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to lose 16 straight games.
Exactly.
And they're not trying to lose.
Well,
here.
that's not hard to do. It's easy to lose 16 straight games, but I mean,
no, it's hard to lose because you're trying to win every game, bro.
Yeah, they're trying. Dude.
They're trying.
It is bad when you're actually trying to win those games. You're like, damn, I can't do it. There goes another L right there. You know, like
that's like playing 2K and like you trying to beat the Warriors on a superstar level, and you just get there.
Who would you say would win, them or the Lions from 2008?
Who's worse?
Oh, he's talking about the two winless teams.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which one? I think the Lions will win. I think the Lions will win.
I think the
I'm going
Lions
with
will win too.
Because I have no faith in the Browns. That's exactly why I said
Matt
that.
Stafford is there. I think Dominican Sue is there. I think
No, he's gone.
No, he was there at the time they was.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah. I'd go with the Lions.
I'm going with the
yeah.
Lions too. I have no faith in the Browns in nothing they do, in anything.
Dominican Sue is a nasty player. He might be a dirty player, but I want him on my team.
He's good, but he's dirty at the same time.
You would want him
Like
on your team, though.
with the good players, he'll roll over somebody's ankle on purpose, break a leg or something at the same time. That's the kind of player he is.
And he'll do it on Thanksgiving and not even care.
Bro, he's dirty, bro. We
won't
all
even
know he's
care.
dirty. Every play he got voted the most dirty player in the NFL.
Hey.
Like for 2-3 years straight.
Hey, listen, you gotta be nasty out there sometimes, bro.
Nah, you don't gotta be dirty though, man.
Well, not dirty, but you gotta be nasty,
Dirty
bro.
is not playing the game right.
You can take it to a point, then you gotta stop. He just go overboard. Like I think, like for instance, Albert Hainsworth back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He when he got his money, first he
Are you talking about when he stomped somebody's face or something?
The Cowboy player's head.
Yeah, he
stomped right on his head.
And he didn't have his helmet on or something
Nope.
too, right? Yeah,
Just,
yeah, that's dirty, man. You can't do
That's
you
dirty,
just put
bro.
cleats on this man's temple. You know what I'm saying? And he had no helmet on. That's dirty.
That's
man. You
crazy,
can't,
bro.
The game don't got no.
It don't have to go that way.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that way.
There's no room for that.
Nah. But okay. We done got through the NFL now. Now we're going to do boxing. And I'm going to let you lead this since you know more than anybody here today.
Well, the biggest, I'm not going to, the most wanted fight today in boxing has got to be between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. And right now, Deontay Wilder's camp offered Anthony Joshua $50 million. I think Wilder wants the fight to be in the U.S. and Joshua wants the fight to be in the U.K.
I think Wilder will go to the UK.
He'll go to the UK. He just want to prove he can whoop his ass.
Yeah.
That's really basically what this is about.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua been talking a lot of shit.
Yo, Wilder's
and
a
what's
bad
taking
man.
Anthony Joshua so long to take this offer? I mean, $50 million. I take $50 million to fight Deontay Wilder, and I know I'd get my ass whooped.
But I'm saying, like, come on, Joshua, stop talking.
Yeah.
Because when I see people talk like this, they get their ass bust badly. You don't need to be talking and getting this man wild up for nothing. What you need to do, just get in the gym, do what you got to do to survive. Because I believe either in UK, in United States, in hell, in heaven, he gonna get his ass bust.
I think that Wilder would win too.
Yeah, I would go with Wilder too, man.
Yeah.
That's a bad man.
The knockouts I've seen from this man is unreal.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua is like Lennox Lewis to me. Very skilled, very technical.
Yeah, but Wilder just gonna try to just take your head off.
But you see with Wilder now, you can teach. I've always said, and I've told you this already.
Mm-hmm.
If Deontay Wilder gets a consistent jab, no one can beat him. No one will ever beat him.
Well, it's also a
They haven't
part
beat
of
him.
it.
he got a lot of reach. He got a lot of reach.
84
for a lot of
And
people,
he's
man.
very fast for a heavyweight too. He moves like a middleweight, welterweight.
Exactly.
I think it's his body type though. He's kind of slim, so you know. I mean, he has muscle on the frame, but he's kind of slim, so I think that's why he's able to move around.
Yeah, he looks like
does.
he hasn't had a carb in about 10 years.
Word.
How lean he is.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
has like no body fat, pretty much.
Almost. And Anthony Joshua is good. Ain't nobody saying he not good or nothing. But I think he's biting off more he can chew here.
He definitely is. He's gonna lose if and when they fight.
I think if they fight, I think it will go probably about I think we'll go to full distance, honestly.
Really?
I don't think nobody's gonna. It might be a knockdown or two, but I think it will go to distance.
I don't know, because when Wilder knocks you down, man,
You don't get up really.
Yeah.
Look at Stavern.
Yeah, I mean, but Stavern, that was just bad. That was just embarrassing.
Talking all that shit
That was embarrassing, man.
and then got your ass bust. Shut up.
Yeah,
Get it to the fight and then you do your talking there.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, and I think Wilder made it more of an embarrassing moment for him. The way when he got back up, how he made sure he put him back down.
Yo. I never seen nobody get beat like that, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, man.
Oh man, but we're hoping this fight goes down because we were robbed of Triple G and
Canelo Part 2
because of beef,
steroids
in the beef, in the food.
Yeah,
how do you know that?
Steroids, man.
That was reported. It was
How do you know that?
Look, man,
read it.
I think he was intentionally juicing.
He was using it,
bro. He was juicing, bro. You're giving him excuses, man.
No, he was juicing.
It's like
I believe it.
when dudes start juicing and then they get caught. Now it's I ate a bag of granola bar or some shit. You know, no, you was juicing. You knew you wanted that edge over the next person. That's it.
Because he was trying to knock out Golovkin. He was trying to knock out Triple G in the first fight, and he couldn't do it.
Happen though. Yeah,
he would do like Triple G was controlling the fight in the middle rounds, and then Canelo would come in with a 30-second wave and think he won the fight.
I don't know how that match was.
How was it a draw?
And I watched it for the first time about a week ago. I really don't understand.
It was not a draw. If you wanted to give it to the Triple G, fine. Call it a draw, fine. But if they would have given it to Canelo, I'd be like, yo, this is BS.
Canelo, I mean, he sort of stepped off until like the 7th or 8th round. He started being aggressive.
Right. And not even that. When Golovkin would back up, then he would flurry. But we'd only be 30 seconds left in the round.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you can't.
Yeah, Golovkin was doing a lot of backing up, but he was also doing a lot of connecting.
Right. Countering.
Well. Yeah.
I think he should have attacked way more than he did.
Yeah.
Right. You know? But for the Wilder fight versus Joshua, it doesn't matter. I say let Wilder go to UK. Wilder is a guy who thrives off pressure to me. Mm-hmm. So he's going to hostile environment. He's even more amped and ready to go. Mm. So for him to knock somebody out and somebody to go overseas, knock Anthony Joshua in front of his people. Oh my God!
Yeah, he would love that. Oh. He would love that.
He can retire right then and there. And say, yo.
But he wouldn't do that.
No, he wouldn't do that.
He got more heads to beat in, man. That's what he do,
listen,
man.
He said basically he wants to kill people in the ring.
I know. That man, I'm telling you, that man is a problem, man. If he say it, I believe it, man. That's how I look at it.
Hell yeah. Well, people, that is it for today. We have completed our 1 hour here. I'd like to thank Brother Q, Brother Sean, Brother Joe will be back next week from his sabbatical. Yeah. It's your boy Big Sherm. As always, we'll be here every weekend, every Sunday. Please check out the Facebook blog on Facebook. We're on iTunes and Google Play.
And YouTube.
Thank you, sir. See, teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work. Remember that. I'm not a money team fan, but it make it work. With that said, that's it. Peace.